actually do another episode of Golden Kamuy, the anime series. Good to go. We're good to go. We are good to go. I'm actually good to go. I'm good to go. So yes, we actually have returned. Actually, cover another episode of Golden Kamuy, the anime series on the stream. Actually, cover episode 20 of Golden Kamuy, the anime series. And as we know, lads, today is the episode. Today is the episode I've been waiting for. Besides, possibly if they adapt it, the next lot of episodes as well. Oh boy, this one's a good one. This one's a good one. Oh, this one got me. This one got me. It was a good one. It's a good one. So I'm hoping they adapt it 100%. If they do, we'll have the possibly the best episode of the whole entire year of anime on our hands. If they don't, I'll be really depressed. Because it has to go 100% or no way. Just it has to be 100%. Because, but yeah, I mean, last week's episode actually was quite... It was sad because we actually got Ogata's backstory. So Ogata's backstory is pretty messed up. It really is. It kind of really affects his character currently, and also affects some of the events that actually do happen prior to the actual kind of episode itself. Sort of, maybe not. It depends on the perspective of the character itself, I guess, and what you actually kind of see of him. But then we actually got some character threads ended, while also new ones started, while also the group itself is actually now back together. So yeah, I mean, all in all, episode 19 was really freaking good. Episode 20 will be amazing, I must say. So anyways, actually put into actually gone live because I need to watch this episode right now. Right, so gone live for episode 20 of Golden Kamuy. And with it, are we good to go? I think, I like to think we are. Oh my god, we're good to go. So, anyways, it actually puts into full screen, actually it's showing a road. So, anyways, I start this thing in 3, 2, 1. Let's actually start this thing absolutely now. I actually wonder also, did they actually keep the whole motif of Tanagaki's chest hair in the actual Blu-rays of this anime as well? She's so beautiful as well. She's absolutely beautiful. I actually kind of wonder if they actually do keep it going. It actually would be a nice kind of callback to the manga. Because in the manga, actually add more chest hair to Tanagaki as the volumes come out. Oh, so they actually are adapted exactly the same way as well, because it actually doesn't free happen in the manga as well. I was wondering, would they actually change how it actually doesn't free happen? But no, they actually kept it the same. But yeah. I mean, this episode actually also establishes the whole entirety of the relationship between Ikarama and Tanagaki as well. It's one of my favourite relationships in the whole entire series because it's just so nice. So I'm actually hoping they actually do it justice in the anime because it's just so goddamn beautiful, their relationship. But yeah, this episode just it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. I still can't get past that shot. Still time I see, I'm like, ah! Every single time. It's like, I know it's coming. I'm just like, ah! Every single time to it. Also, this episode actually has a lot of revelations as well. It's one of the things this actual episode establishes, a lot of revelations. Yes, it's happening. Yes, please. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Ah! I'm also damn sure that actually added more chest hair to oh, my brain just stopped. I'm actually damn sure I actually had more chest hair to Kyoranki as well, because in the manga he actually has chest hair, but there he's just like, whoa! See, this episode actually kind of like puts a couple of spans in the works as well when you think about it. It's one of the more interesting things the episode actually establishes is this idea to span it in the works. Oh boy. The man with a lot of chest hair. They actually adapted that scene as well. 'm actually kind of glad that actually added that shot in. Oh my god, it's actually happening. Are they gonna do it? Yes, boys! Yes! Yes! 100%. They adapted it 100%. I could cry right now. Oh my god. Actually, Kamuy actually kept that bit in as well. That's great. I'm so glad right now. God, it's getting really freaking hot in my room right now. Jesus Christ. This heating is killing me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, now this is what happened when the Last Supper scene happened. It all led to one moment. That's what I love about his manga as well. Is the fact that it actually establishes so much, and it actually foreshadows it completely as well. It's so great. So it does perfectly. It kind of foreshadows events, establishes them, foreshadows them, and actually then gets that one like moment. It goes boom, like oh boys. He's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. Oh, he's been established this week as well. He's been established as well. That's interesting. Hello. Oh, a lot has been established this week. A lot has been established. Oh, it's happening, lads. It's happening. He's actually done really well so far. Old Kadokura. I like Kadokura a lot. He's been done really freaking well so far. And there we go. The episode to end episodes. That was freaking brilliant, I must say. Holy crap. I did it justice, my lads. I did it justice. But it wasn't just that. Also, they kind of just they knew how to actually put spans into the works. Basically, is the kind of term I would use for this episode, because you always got this whole entire show kind of wondering who Noporobu really is. You're kind of like, is he Asirapa's father? Is he not? Who is he truly? And now you have this whole revelation about Ikaramat as well, kind of saying, look, he's actually dead. It's a person there isn't him. Makes you wonder, okay, so who do you trust in this matter? And then even adding more fuel to the fire was the whole entire idea. The person who killed him was Kyoranke. So you're kind of sitting there wondering, who's telling the truth here? Who's actually the person meant to trust? And it then changed the perception on the whole entire show as a whole, because you're kind of like, everyone in their own way is an unreliable narrator, because they all kind of tell you one thing, then possibly later on it's actually, no, this isn't true. This is actually the truth. And you're kind of sitting there going, okay, then what do I know? What's happening here? Who's the truthful person here? And I always like that about this anime, and it's also the manga itself, because it always kind of makes you wonder who's truly telling the truth. It feels like a game of Cluedo, if you get what I mean. Like a very old kind of mystery narrative. This idea that you have multiple characters kind of saying their own pieces and then kind of changing their mind later on. Oh, after credit scene, boys. After credit scene. Oh my god, they actually are adapting it. They're actually doing it. Oh my god, they are doing it. I can't believe we're actually getting the man-ass arc. We're getting the man-ass arc. Oh my god, we actually are. Yes, we're actually getting it. I'm so glad. But yeah, as I was saying, it feels very much like a game of Cluedo in a way. Like this idea that you kind of have, well, in Cluedo you have a murderer, I believe, and you actually have to then kind of piece together who did it. Here you have a here you have two sets of narrative. You have the whole entirety about the gold itself, and then you actually have Noporobu himself as well. So it's kind of one of those things that you have characters who say things that kind of make you change your mind about what's happened beforehand. Because Karamat's saying, look, I actually knew who he was before this whole entire thing happened, makes you wonder she might be telling the truth here because she's actually kind of involved with him. But then you're kind of wondering, okay, so then what does Kyoranke get out of actually killing him? It's one of those things. You don't know yourself, but also you like the characters in the anime themselves, you don't really know. It's one of those things. It's very interesting how they structure this show, because it kind of puts Span into works, but you're still more clueless than beforehand. But then it changes perception slowly on certain characters, and also then the events themselves, because you're wondering, okay, so Ogata's been kind of established to be he might be dangerous person in the group, but then you kind of have Kyoranke now, because it was established beforehand during that kind of foreshadowing with the whole thing with the Last Supper, that Kyoranke actually is Judas, the person who betrayed Jesus. So then you're kind of wondering, and also then Asuka sitting in Jesus' actual seat. So you're actually kind of wondering, okay, so Kyoranke is the person who betrays Asuka in this case. Twice, possibly, maybe. You just don't know. And I actually kind of like that about the whole entire show, because it foreshadowed it since the beginning. You're kind of sitting there going, oh crap, it's been there since the start. You're kind of like, okay, so what does this all mean? How do I actually approach this series now? And that's what I always like about this show as well. It always constantly changes how you see things, and you actually have to go back, actually then rewatch certain plot points, and you kind of go, okay, I get it now. It's a constantly evolving narrative that actually then constantly evolves itself backwards as well at the same time. It's very interesting. But yeah, I mean, the main star of the show was the fact that actually adapted 100% the sumo wrestle. I was like, yes, boys, we actually got it. But then it wasn't just that. Actually, add a couple more shots here and there as well. So I actually don't think we actually got a shot of Ogata on the floor. We did get a shot of Ogata on the floor, but I think it was torso upwards. I think actually we got his chest. And I was like, yes, lads, thank you. So I'm just so glad that actually happened. But it's one of those things that I also like the fact that actually kind of established Ikarama and Tanagaki's relationship as well, because it's one of those more beautiful moments of the whole entire series. More as time goes on, but it's so goddamn nice. I love those two so much. They're just so beautiful. Ikarama's beautiful herself. Tanagaki's got a nice ass as well, so it all checks out, as they say. But one of the more interesting aspects about this episode as well is the fact that Kyoranke's got more chest hair than I remembered. I got to go have a look, because I'm just sitting here wondering. I was like, hold up a second. Does he have that much chest hair in the manga? Hold up a second. I need to go have a look. I'm just like, wait a second here. Wait. Are you going above and beyond here, old Geno Studio? Are you doing the justice, as they say? Alright. Does Kyoranke really end the chapter 115? I can't remember. Does he? I don't think he does. No, he actually doesn't have that much chest hair in the actual anime. In the manga, I mean. He actually has less chest hair. I'm so glad. I'm so freaking glad right now. They actually added more chest hair to him, so thank you. He's a beautiful boy. He's also kind of might be an arsehole, we just don't know just yet. But yeah, I like this episode in a nutshell, because it's one of those things that established the fact that all the group dynamic is actually back. But then it goes, no, actually not. No one trusts each other anymore. It's one of those things actually very interesting, because it constantly tries to change itself all the time, and it works all the time. It works in its advantage, because it kind of keeps you on your toes. You're always like, okay, I've got time to breathe. Oh God, no, I don't. And it's one of those things. It's very interesting how it constantly always does that. I actually really do like it, but yeah, we'll see what happens with the whole entire plot point, because now we actually have Abashiri kind of established. We know it's the next thing to happen besides the whole man-ass arc. So we have to see what happens next in there. Also, Kadokura has got established this week as well. I actually quite like him as well. So hopefully we see more of him in the anime as well, because he's freaking great. He really is. And yeah, I mean, we'll also see what Tsurumi's actual involvement to the whole entire thing is as well. There's also more interesting character out the whole entire dynamic is what Tsurumi's involvement in this whole entire charade. So yeah, that is me done for today. So I'm gonna go lie down for a bit. So I'm gonna pass out, because god damn it, my room is really hot right now. This heat is killing me, I think. I don't know. But anyway, with all that said, I have indeed been a driver. So as always, if you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on Twitch, then do leave that good old follow, because indeed there's something quite a bit on Twitch. Then if you actually want to see a little bit My brain's not working. My brain's stopped working. If you have enjoyed it here on YouTube and you do want to leave that like, then do leave a like because indeed that's helped me quite a bit. And you actually want to stay a bit longer off that point, then do leave a sub because indeed it does help me quite a bit. And you want to stay a bit longer after that whole entire point, then do follow me on Twitter because indeed there's something quite a bit. Actually, know when these streams go live, and any other streams I do as well. And if Twitter's like your thing as well, I do even throw a Discord server as well. Actually, doesn't very tell when these streams go live, and every other stream I do as well. But until next time, episode 21 of Golden Kamuy, and also chapter 100 and 181 if it actually comes out this week as well of the manga. I will see you guys later. Bye for now.